But let's go from the beginning. This channel is really about me learning, and taking it step by step. So what I usually start off with the calendar, looking at the calendar, go and look at that. Okay, I see we have on Monday we have Euro USD on Monday. So there isn't much really happening on Monday. So I'm not really worried too much about that part. I go to the charts. Go to the charts, bro. We got the deal here. All right, so let's start from the weekly. Let's see what the weekly's saying. So how I read the charts is like I look at the overall. So the overall is still bullish, but how I really read the charts is the chart to the left, the candle to the left. I say in the chart, the candle to the left. Basically, if the body does not close below it, or if it wicks the low, I look at it as like a bullish turn. See if it still wants to go up. So you have weekly fair value gap. We rejected here, and then last week candle, and I look to the left. What did that candle do? That candle wicked that low and pushed up. We didn't close below that. So that shows me on the weekly that we don't really have strong sells. We might could have this week. We don't know yet. But based on what I'm seeing on the weekly so far, no, we don't have that. Then I go down to the daily. Let's go down to the daily. So the daily, I look to the candle to the left. It's Friday right here. Okay. And we look to the candle to the left on Thursday. What did we do? We wicked, and then our body didn't close below this low. But still, we have liquidity here. So we still gotta look out. We still gotta look out for that. We might take hit the lows, and then push up, or we might just go straight up. We don't know yet. But it's looking like some buying about to happen between today and tomorrow. But my trading session is New York. New York is my trading session. I trade between the times of 9 o'clock to anywhere between 12 o'clock, 9 to 12. That's basically the breakdown. And then I look for entries. How I look for entries, let me break that down. I look for entries. Let's go. So let's go for Friday. Let's go for Friday. Friday is, let's go. So basically, I look for entries. I look for liquidity to be taken out of the Asian London session, or the daily low or the daily high to enter a trade. So how I'm looking for a buy or whatever. I'm looking for a buy, no? So when I'm looking for a buy, I basically wait for it to wick, and I look for it to have a break of structure. Once a break of structure, I looking for a retest of that seeing breaking structure. So and then I enter it off the engulf candle. I look for a engulfing candle to engulf the candle that retest that breaker. So once I get that engulf candle, that's an entry for me. And my second entry is again, the second entry is we take the liquidity. Boom. Once we take the liquidity out. So we look for a fair value gap inversion. So once I look for that, I look for a break of structure. Once the break of structure happen, I don't have we don't have to have a retest because we got liquidity taken and then we got the fair value gap inversion. So I just look for the breaker structure. It's the third one. The third one, we out there. I enter on that bitch and let's get this money, man. You know, that's how I look at it. I look at it from that standpoint. So there are the two entries. I go from weekly, daily, and we come down. If I need to touch up on the 4 hours, see if any fair value gaps are there. It's for me to look at. I look for the daily high, daily low, to see where liquidity is at, where we need to target, or and then just keep pushing like that. So that's just the basics, man. Straightforward.